And then in just a moment, I'm going to get Ashley in here and we're going to talk a little bit about this weekend. But oh, I forgot the main thing. You guys know what I forgot? Yes, Arlene's got it. So hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Big waves out there. This has been such a fun weekend because I've got to see so many of you in person. Get a little spoiled in Orlando. Excuse me. And now getting spoiled again. Was down in Colorado Springs. Now we're up here in Gillette, Wyoming, and it has been phenomenal. So in a moment here, Miss Ashley Paulsen is going to join me. We're going to talk a little bit about this weekend. And then as soon as the gentlemen are ready, we're going to flip the camera around. Well, we'll figure that out. We'll figure it out. And I will let you guys tune into a live training with the one and only Tracey Ternberg and our very own Coach Palmer. Excuse me. Choking on my water. So it's going to be a really powerful night. I'm excited for everybody to be here. So Ashley, if you wouldn't mind, I'm a jerk.
I need a chair.
So I literally sat in the spot with one chair. So if you want to know if I'm selfish, sorry. Oopsies. Sorry about that. But Ashley, I was just hoping you could talk to us. Well, first of all, congratulations on tonight. You should see this room, guys. If I knew how to flip the camera around, do you know how to flip the camera around?
Not on the computer. We might
I think I'd have to just turn around.
Yeah.
Well, here, I'm just going to show you guys really quickly. Like this, so they already did the party and some of the guests have already left and we still had some, whoopsie, but we still have, and I don't know what you can see.
There's some peeps in here.
Yes. And all I can think about is, people are ready. We're ready to get back together. We're ready to be a part of that community. And so many people want what we have to offer and they're blessing a lot of lives tonight. So congratulations. Thank you. Good job. Good job.
Yes.
And I was hoping you could just talk to us a little bit about, what took place this weekend, what it meant to you, what's going on in your business. You can be super generic or super, I'm just going to ask like 1,000 questions all at once. And I want you to remember them and answer them in order.
Okay. What was the first question?
I don't know.
I don't remember what the first question was. This weekend has meant a lot, not just here in Gillette, Wyoming, where we're at right now, but also in Colorado Springs. When I think about this weekend, me personally, I think back to 7.5 years ago when I joined this industry. It was belly to belly. It was person to person. If you know Ashley Paulsen and you've seen me at an event, you're getting a hug. I will squeeze you, right? I see you, Marlene. You finally got down here from Canada and I gave you 700 hugs that weekend. I'm a hugger and relationships are built face to face, right? A lot of times, and especially over the last few years, Zoom is great, right? You guys are all in this room with us right now, but we got away from that face to face. We got away from the hugging. We got away from that community and that support because we're just cute little faces on these little boxes, right? But we're so much more than that. And so this event with Colorado Springs and this event in Gillette, Wyoming, it's community for me. It's feeling the support. It's being surrounded and engulfing yourself in the people who are on the same mission and who are positive and people we need to be surrounding ourselves with, but it's also showing the opportunity to new people, right? So Friday night down in Colorado Springs, we had an opportunity party where we shared Renew, we shared testimonials, we had a nice meal together. You don't have to do a meal. You can do whatever you choose, but the purpose of it is getting people face to face, right? Getting in that living room, having coffee with them, because your connection is going to be stronger, but you're going to be able to explain it a little better. And so the cool thing about this is that people feel the community, but they also know that, hey, all these people are interested and I can do it with them. If they can do it, I can do it. If you're having a party and they'll be able to invite their guests, right? And so I encourage you just to, if you don't have a local party or if you don't have a coffee shop appointment set up, I highly encourage you to get something on your calendar in the next week or two. Don't wait. This system of growth is leaving with or without us, right? It's leaving with or without Ashley Paulsen. It is leaving with or without Hill Ballou. It is leaving with or without Connie Hattervig. right? It's what do you want to do? And a lot of you know that I love social media. I am consistent and persistent on social media. I am a huge piquing interest in getting people on social media. But this weekend, I've been in living rooms and I've been in trainings and I've been at an opportunity party because you know what? Sometimes it takes it all. And sometimes we just have to do that, take it all for just like, you don't have to do it forever. And that's a beautiful thing about what we do, but you do have to do something. Right? So it's doing the social media, it's getting in person, it's doing the trainings, it's helping your newest person get started. And it's just community and just being around people this weekend has definitely brought me back to where I started
Whenever you guys-
7.5 years ago. And it's done my heart some good, but it's also been very, very eye-opening. So really excited just for you guys all tonight. We're just getting ready to get started here at the training. Tracey and Brent are going to train on the system of growth. And like I've always said, it's not about the 5-day trial, right? That's where the process starts. The system of growth is where the magic happens, right? Piquing the interest on social media, getting belly to belly in person, getting them on the 5-day trial, but then working the system of growth. And so really just excited for you guys all to be on here tonight. Happy Sunday. And we're about ready to get started.
All right, guys. So you might want to close your eyes so I don't make you all nauseous. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk the computer up to the front so that we can all see and hear. So just bear with me, close your eyes so I don't make you sick, and come on with me. We're going to bring you up front. Okay. So sorry you saw me hoist my pants up. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Up here. Okay. So we're gonna have a microphone, so you should be able to hear. Trying to see if we can see. I can't see. Oh, she moved. That's why we can't see her. So it's okay. All right. There's a little bit of patience, but we're getting up there right now. Maybe. We good? We're good here. I am ready.
I want to say hello to our live stream. Smile Sunday. And so, we have just had an exciting, party and a kickoff launch here for our business at Gillette. And, we've had a great turnout. We've had great food and great fellowship with the people that are here. So, but we're gonna keep things kind of moving and rocking. And so, I'm going to bring up Ashley Paulsen. She is going to kind of introduce and get this ball rolling because I just don't know what all my role was tonight. So. Oh, no, Ashley. No, okay. Your role is amazing. She's done amazing. So give her a round of applause.
I'll try to move closer.
So I'm just gonna share just for a few minutes before we bring up Brent and Tracey. And the reason why I want to share is because everything tonight that we're going over is brand new to all of your eyeballs. Right? So when we, and I know a lot of you didn't work from me, right? So when we came over, when we came over from you, it was a lot, right? We went from, you know, a few products, a few packs, and we kind of got, you know, it was like, holy smokes, we have a lot of products, we have a new comp plan, we have new people, we have a lot of stuff. And so it was easy to get caught up in kind of the confusion. And so what I love in this room right now is some of you have been here for 8 years, Mary or anything. Like a lot of you have been around for so long and stuck and stayed. Longevity is the name of the game for anything we do in life, right? I want to lose 10 pounds, I probably should go to the gym. Eat healthy, right? So long, it's sticking and staying, but it's learning as you go. And so if you haven't been plugged in, or if you have been plugged in, that doesn't matter. We're all learning tonight together. And the 5-day trial is really, really exciting, but that's just really where the process starts. Right? This is just where it starts. And so going forward, I am 100% focusing on this product for sharing with family and friends. I'm not sharing the original. I'm not sharing Minnie. I'm not sharing all the different stuff that I love and I take every single day. I'm only sharing this product. Why? Because it's universal and you get very, very quick results. Men, women, old, young, right? It's an entry point to come into what we do. So the 5-day trial is just really, really where it starts the process, and that goes into the system of growth. And that's why I'm really, really thankful to have Mr. Brent and Mr. Tracey here, because they're experts in this, but they created this system out of the kindness of their hearts because they saw what this product could do. What it can do for you and your family and friends, what it can, right? It's sharing what we have with the gift that we have, and it's working the simple system. So I'm gonna bring those two fabulous women back up here and let you, them training on the system of growth, because this is just simply where it starts.
Thank you. So I just want to say a few things and I want to turn it over to Tracey. One of the things that this is proven, okay? It's proven. We've got people that are absolutely knocking it out of the park. And in my opinion, in our company right now, when I look, I see Ashley Paulsen as really a poster for doing a lot of things that people are starting to follow suit, right, Valerie? To spread this product all over the world. And one of the things moving forward, you're gonna see our company do is they're looking for ways right now to get this product, you know, not only in our country, but globally, more and more and more. And so with this renewed system of growth, Tracey, there's a lot of people that took part in creating this system of growth, but it was designed to do one thing. When you look at it and you watch it, you realize, man, I can do this. I've got time to do this. And I know people I can involve in this. And we wanted it to be, like I said earlier, so simple, an 8-year-old could do it. And so I'm gonna turn it over to Tracey. He's gonna walk you through. I come up and say a few words, but just pull up if you can't see real good, pull up, take pictures, but really see the vision of you doing this, and then your people doing this, just rinse and repeat. So thank you, Tracey.
Thank you, Brent. So the new system of growth, we developed it because we needed to have something that was highly duplicatable. Now, I've been in the industry a long time. I want people to understand that you grow faster if it's duplicatable. And there's periods in my success in my years that we was just hard work. We just went out and we did it, and we plowed through, and we still had success because we put the effort in. But that's not the smart way to work. And so we knew that we needed to do something, because I explained the other day in Colorado Springs, have you ever seen Back to the Future, the movie? When Doc Brown is on the clock tower and he finally gets up there and he almost falls, but he finally grabs the two ends of the cables. Right, that's what I felt like before we had to reduce system of growth, because we have an incredible product line, we have an incredible compensation plan, we have incredible field leadership, but it wasn't connected together. There was something missing. And when Doc Brown goes to pull the cable, he's relieved and he pulls it and he just has that look on his face like, I can't, just everything. Go watch it and you'll be like, oh, it just expresses so much. And he plugged it in, and then what did he do? He had to go to work. You remember the movie? He unplugged it on the other end. So he had to take his belt off and he had to slide down the cable, right? And that was scary. And it's scary for some of you here tonight, like, man, if I do this, I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone maybe a little bit and do a social media post or whatever. But he did it. And why did he do it? Because he knew the result at the bottom said Marty Back to the Future was that was his goal. Remember Doc Brown dancing like a crazy maniac in the middle of the street? As Marty went back to the future. That's why we created this. We needed to connect all the awesomeness that we have. And we found this product that absolutely changes people's lives, renewed. And it works fast. first night, second night, third night, people get results. And people get results, what do? They like to talk about it. And so the 5-day trial is the tool. The Renew box is the product. So I want you to understand that. So we did this, system, we created this, answering the follow questions. What to do? We want to know all the brand new people that are in the room that have never had success in network marketing, that never had success doing anything entrepreneurial. What do they do? We need to know that they need to know what to do. They also need to know how to do it. Because it all paints the picture for the next thing, which is, can I see myself doing this business? And so if Brent over here had $1 million and he was going to invest it, I say, hey Brent, I got a great opportunity for you to be able to invest. And I said, let's get a McDonald's franchise. Successful, duplicatable, highly trainable. What do you think Brent Palmer is going to say to that? He's going to say, I can't see myself running McDonald's franchise, hiring and firing teenagers and all the things that are there. He's got the funds to do it, but he can't see himself doing it. But then you go across the street and there's someone that has $200,000 cash that sees the vision of owning a franchise. And what do? They go and they raise $800,000 in loans and everything else because they can see themselves running that franchise. And that's the same way it is here in New Age inside the network marketing. If you can see yourself doing this, it does not matter what it costs to get started. It does not matter the flow of the business. You know you can be a success. Why do you buy a lottery ticket, guys? See myself winning, right? Are you going to win? How many people here won the Powerball? None. Okay, so you can see yourself winning it, but it's not very likely, right? This is why we do the system of growth. It's going to leverage all aspects of business. It's going to do person to person. It's my favorite. It's going to do home parties. My second favorite. This is how I grew up in the industry. And then now it's social media, online marketing. And that's a whole new scope of people. So we're doing all 3 of these now. You don't just do one, you dabble in all 3. But you want to get good at the fundamentals of all of these. Right? You want to master at least one of them. Because that's where you're going to get your day-to-day activity that we're going to talk about in a little bit as well. So, just real quick, there's 4 stages. I want to paint a picture of the vision of where we're at. There's 4 stages of business. Okay, the first stage is formulation. Now, formulation is where the idea is formed and prepared. That's where the product is developed. The concept of an app or whatever. You get together with a bunch of smart dudes and they figure something out. Okay, that's called formulation. The next stage is concentration. And concentration is where you start to get a small group of leaders that come together and they start to build the energy. What do I see in this room? It's pretty good size, but it's a small group of leaders coming together, the common vision, creating energy. Gillette, Wyoming right now is in the concentration phase of business. Okay, and that's where you want to be, because the next phase is momentum. Because momentum is that hyper growth. Remember earlier when I said I missed the hyper growth of Tisha Noni? That hyper growth, I missed that because that's where that goes straight up. That's momentum. Where you just say hi and people join your opportunity because they know you're rolling in this. You want to be in that part. So that's where massive growth happens and wealth is created in this phase right here. That's where you want to join. And the last one is stability. And stability is where your residual income is earned. Okay, right now, guys, we're a relatively old company as far as products are concerned, right? But as far as the opportunity phase with Renew, we are right in this concentration stage. Does not matter if it's Gillette, Wyoming, if it's Florence, Alabama, if it's Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Everybody is in the concentration phase with Renew. And that's the opportunity. You are so perfectly positioned to be able to enter into this momentum phase. Now, some of you are going to go crazy. Because you get busy, you're gonna go to work, you're gonna buy 10 trials, you're gonna get them out this week, you're gonna follow up, you're gonna run the play that we're gonna show you in a minute, you're gonna keep doing the activity. And some of you are gonna say, oh, I'm gonna buy 10 trials, but I'm gonna take 3 weeks to sell. And a few of you are gonna say, I'm gonna buy a business pack and get 20 trials in 4 boxes. And I'm gonna take this like a business and I'm gonna go out there. And those are the people that are gonna be at the higher end of the momentum. They're gonna have the higher growth in their own little business. Now, just so you know, this here, there's 2 parts to this. This is your personal business. And this is the overall company's business as well. So think about that twice. You want your own team to be here. I have a team here. Brent's got a team here. The company has got a team here. All right, so what is the system of growth? 5-day trials to a box, to a 28-day challenge, to business growth. Okay, that's business growth for us means you're signing up as a brand partner. Now, in the video earlier, it said $29.95. It's actually free. $29.95 is waived until October 27th. So if you're brand new tonight and you want to take action with this, you can save $29.95 by signing up before October 27th. This gets small. We can get you these slides. You don't have to. Right. But the 5-day trial, why do they work? Why do we create it? Because they're going to get wins for everybody. You're going to get fast cash. You're going to get immediate sales. You get high result. You're going to start generating leads and generating customer acquisition. Okay, it's a perfect tool. The next step is the boxes. What do boxes do? The boxes are a proven product because you got people that love the product now. They tried it and that's why they bought it. They love the 5-day product. You got retail profits and you got residual income. How many people here have tried a product before in their life and they just buy it every month because they love it? Whether it's Coke, Diet Coke, it's a nutritional product. It doesn't matter. You go to the same restaurants all the time, right? Because you like the product. That's what's awesome about reading. People love it. They want to. They can't live without it. Me personally, if I go to bed and I forget to take it, I will get up out of bed, go downstairs. I will mix it. I will drink it. I will go back upstairs, brush my teeth again, and climb back in bed.
That's commitment.
Because that is how amazing. I will not go night without it. Now, any other product I've ever had, even my very beloved teeth no juice, which I've been taking for 20 years, if I forget it, I won't go down and take it. I'll say I'll take it double in the morning. I don't want breakfast. It doesn't taste great after breakfast, right? It's like orange juice. And so I'll say I'll skip it. I won't do that with premium. Right? And it's that dynamic, that desire is what makes it a very highly residual based product. And then we've got the new brand partners, and that's system-driven growth. Okay, this is where duplication in the simplicity of the system comes into play. All right, real quick here, just so you know the pack. So I'm not going to get into a lot of detail. This is pretty easy, right? But we've got Activate pack. You're going to buy it's $285. You're going to buy a personal box. You're going to get 10 5-day trials to start your business. Okay, you say, well, it's $285. That seems like that might be a lot of money. But let me show you how it's going to break down for you. Those 10 trials are going to sell for $25 each. So what we do is we coach people and we tell people we're going to help you sell those trials in your first 7 days. So you're going to help recruit $250 out of your $285. So now you have that one box, which is now your personal box to renew. Instead of $99, you're paid $35 for that product. Right? So now you're like, wait a minute, I got a really cheap, awesome product. And I've also got 10 customers in my pipeline, 10 customers in my funnel, 10 customers that are going to follow up with me that paid me to enter the funnel because they're trying my product. They took the tool. So what's happening here with our follow-up, we're getting 5 out of those 10 people. That's how amazing Renew is. We're getting 5 out of 10 to upgrade to a box. Now, this is where work does happen. You're following up. You're making a call. You're sending a text. You're following up with those people. How are you doing? Stage 3, stage 4. You're sleeping better. You're following up with those people. You make $42 retail profit on each box that you sell. That can generate you another $210. So you got a total of $460 earned at a $285. If I told you right now, it said, give me 285 and next week I'll give you back 460, would you loan me $285? All day long, right? It just makes sense. The math is that. Now, the business part of it. This is another thing that we need to understand inside of our compensation plan, is when you do 200 points, you deactivate the business. Okay, you're at that point, you're making 15% commissions per month. But through the system, in following the system, you're able to sell those boxes, you're gonna generate enough points to go up to what's called the business level and unlock 20% for life. With no money out of your pocket to do it, you're using customer volume to make that happen. And that's absolutely fantastic. All right, so there's the business pack. Business pack, you got 4 boxes to renew in 25-day trials. Now, this is actually my favorite pack, because this is the one, this is the person that really wants to go out there and launch and create that income, because there's just more opportunities to sell. You got one. You can buy 2 of the other ones, but this is a better deal. This one's $689. So how does that break down? You got 20. See, we're so excited to get the complete one for it.
Give her here.
Brent, what did you do? Palmer, what did you do?
He's right here.
Anyone with this Palmer here before we get out here? So you got a 25-day trial, $25, it's $500 back in your pocket. Now, if you're doing the quick math, you got 689 minus 500. You have 4 boxes to renew for $189 in your house. Now, Brent, I'm a 1-a-day renew guy. Brent takes it twice a day. He takes it twice a day. So he goes through 2 boxes a month. So if you're a spouse, you got 2 people in the house, you each get a box. Now you got 2 boxes that you go out and sell. Sell those boxes because you paid for them. You sell them for full retail, you're going to generate $284 back in your pocket. You have now recouped $784 out of your $689. You are already in profit mode, and you've got 2 boxes renewed in your house for free. For absolute free. But there's more. You upgrade all those 5-day trials into additional boxes, generating another $336 in retail profit. It's $1,122. This is why this is my favorite pack. How you make $1,000 in your first month? Buy a business pack, follow the system, go out there, and you generate that cash. Is that simple enough?
Yeah.
All right. Without getting into points, at the business pack, 500 PV, you get 20% commission. But with this volume here, you're going to generate enough to go to the elite and unlock 25%. Easiest call you ever make, by the way, if you haven't our comp plan, is if you get someone at 1,060 points, you call them up and say, you know what, Andrea, you had 1,060 points. You have, 440 points to get to ultimate, and you unlock 30% for life. What do you think Andrea's going to do? If she just get $1,100, no money out of her pocket, what do you think she's going to do? She's going to go right back to this pack, buy another one, and get to 1,500 points and get her ultimate. All of that volume, guys, it's when you start building out your legs and start building out your organization. All of that PV volume we're talking about pays up. It generates points, generates commission. Subscribe and save option. This is important. You must have a subscribe and save option for people. People want to say, okay, I got the business now. What do I sign up? I need to be active every month. I'm going to qualify for commission. What do I want to do? Well, it's really simple. Just you want to be on renew, buy a box to renew, you get it in 4 weeks, and just get 2 more trials for 2 more customer acquisition opportunities. So it's really quick. What's actually happening, this isn't really being used. And why it's not being used, and this will qualify you for all commission. But people are actually buying the activated pack, the one that's got a box and 10 trials on their subscribe and save, because they want 10 more trials. This has only got 2, they want 10 to be able to continue to go out and generate more customers and more sales. So they're actually going with a 200 PD, which is double the requirement. All right, so here's the system of growth. This is the workflow, okay? Bases, so you got bases. This is the coaches 4-base method, right? Base number 1 is a 5-day trial. What we're gonna do is we're gonna help you sell those trials. We're gonna get those trials out, peak interest, gain customer interest in the whole thing. And this is where you're gonna start coming in. You're gonna generate, you're gonna peak, you're gonna put on social media, talking to people, sharing your personal story, however it works. Step number 1, base 1. Step 2 is gonna be the monthly customer, which is gonna be a box of reading. So we're piquing their interest, and then we're educating them on the product, because they like what they experience. The next step is what? Well, I want to continue to keep taking it. Because there's a few benefits within Renew that take your body longer to start to develop and get benefits from. So all Renew is not an HGH product. It's a product that supports your natural production of HGH. So the longer you take it, the more your body produces its natural HGH, which reverses that entire decline of your natural HGH. So it's gonna allow you to come back, and sometimes that takes longer than 5 days. So quite frankly, if you haven't done it yet, you might just want to go to the boxes and their full 20-day challenge. You get the full benefits. Right here, we're going to customer acquisition. And then we're coming into the brand partners. This is the business opportunity which you're looking at right now. And then from there, we're bringing you into what? Training, which is also what you're doing right now. What you're doing on Zoom at home, you're doing Saturday morning. We are training you up. We're helping you understand what you got to do at each stage of the business. And here's the thing, guys, I believe this is so simple that all of you, in a matter of a few times seeing this, can start to coach this, can start to share this. And that is when we go from that concentration stage and start to enter to that momentum, we start growing. Because it's not just Brent and I sharing this. Now it's Brent and Andrea, and then Brent, Andrea, and Christy, and it starts to go and go. We get more and more people sharing it, and we start to gain that momentum. All right, so here's a big question for a lot of you that have been in for a while. You're going, I like Lean 5X. I like Teach Stony, I like MOA, I like Lusa, I mean, all those other products. We have a house of brands that's absolutely amazing. We are not telling you to not talk about those. What we are telling you is, from a system of growth and simplicity, is lead with the one that's the most dynamic, the generates the most cash, quick and easy in your hand. And then we use a thing called gateway marketing. In gateway marketing, our company is perfectly set up for. We have live shopping. So it's like a live shopping show you can just share with people. We have flash sales. We have loyalty shopping. These are discount ways for your customers to be able to experience our other house of brand products. New Age Live. We have Facebook groups and Zoom. These are ways that you're going to be exposed to additional transformation stories of other products that are going to impact your life. And so this gateway marketing is the true endpoints of the entire system. But the engine in the flow is the 5-day trial. All right, that was quick, Coach.
Woo.
I know you got
I just want to say this. How many of you see the vision of that? That's the first thing. You know, you got to see the vision of what the vision. But then I look across and we look in the room right now, but let's just say there's 20, let's just say 20. Let's use 20 for this is an even number. What me and Tracey see with 20 in a room, that if you got the 5-day trials in your hand, let's say that all 20 go home tonight and they buy an Activate pack, which is going to earn them $250. Okay. Well, 20 people times 10, there's 200 200 5-day trials that over the next 7 days, we're about to put out into the market around Gillette, Wyoming. So 200 5-day trials, that means 200 people are going to get their hands and start to be able to use this product that over 5 days is creating results. Now, we're going to take those 200 and we're going to plug them into the system of growth. And that's where you're going to start to see this thing go from concentrate to momentum as people start experiencing it and it spreads into the other communities around Gillette, you've seen things like this happen before. But here's the beauty of this. When people look at it, they see, if I can put out $680+ to purchase something, but in 7 days, I can return 500 of it, and in a couple of, I got a chance to make over $1,000 in a few weeks. There's no risk. If people see I can buy this for $284, and in 7 days, man, $250 back. There's no risk. That's the power of this when people, and then we get them involved and we start to show them this system. Okay, so Tracy, that's what we're seeing people do. I mean, the communities that are grabbing this is no different than what we're doing in Florence, Alabama. But it all depends on you. And if as a unit, you all get together and say, you know what? We're gonna do this together. We're gonna get it out there. We're gonna set a goal every week of really putting these and letting this 5-day trial be the tool that explodes this business. It's gonna be on fire in about a 9-day period. At a time in our world and in our country that people need that opportunity. More so now than ever, right? They're starting to figure it out. Like, the way the world is right now, we need a plan B. We've got it right here with the system of growth.
Well, one thing that really popped in my head was painting that vision of 200 trials going out. How big is Gillette population?
30,000.
Oh, okay, so I thought it was like 60, so it's only 30, okay. So how many of you all know 200 people in town? Now, I want you to start thinking about this. I know some of your friends and all this. You all have your own little circle. And this is called sense of urgency, right? When you're attacking an opportunity, you want to do this, you need to take massive immediate action. Because if you wait a month or 2 months, this will blow up. And when those 200 trials turn into another 1,000 trials, to another 5,000 trials, you also got 6,000 trials floating around Gillette. Think about that. You want to be on the back end of that, or do you want to be on the front end of that? Now, this isn't Chicago with 8 million people, where you're like, you might not bump into someone for 2 years. You all know each other in this community. Now, what you think about that? And then it's going to go from here, and it's going to be from Casper, Cheyenne, Denver, everywhere else. So get after it. If you want to do this, take massive immediate action and go to work.
Yeah, guys, we really appreciate you allowing us to come in, and we're excited. What?
Frank, help me out, brother.
Am I closing it or are you?
You are.
You talk more than me.
I'm just giving you the money.
I'm over here too. No, you're closing. Okay, I'm closing this room. So, guys, thank you for being here this Sunday night. We love you. We're grateful for you. Have a great evening. Closing out.
Love you guys. Have a great night. We will see you all soon.
Seriously, a show of hands.
Thanks, Andrea.
Thank you, Andrea. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.